From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins. It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
He was looking that time for Jamison Williams. But now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Dolphins now at 2-5 to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Looking to pass. Tua. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Tua going to throw. And that's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Herbert going to shift these guys around.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Robinson's got it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Try to run for it with Hampton. And that one going nowhere from the start. He's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
11, again. Hey, go. Stop. Take right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He had him wide open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Down the field, he's got Warren. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now a 2nd and 10. Herbert now. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete to Robinson. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So nothing doing there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, run! Run! It's on touch! Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready up. Rip, 23.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Big 13 heavy.
At the 30-yard line.
Easy. Easy. Read him, 24. Read him, 54. 13, Luke. 11.
Lawrence. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
11. Hey, tomato.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive starts with a run from H.A. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Now he's going to step up and run. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger, touch. Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers 37-yard line.
Now Lawrence changing the play. Achane gets it from the gun. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. after the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
Baylor Tigers. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Herbert. But he's got his target, Harris. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, OP. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Lion, Lion, Lion.
Back to Hampton on 1st down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Omarion Hampton, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Same Fred. Fred, hey, I'm gun. Phil.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Rip, 23. Son, 13, Luke.
On play action, Lawrence. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
All right, let's go. Son, they said it's hot.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Hey, Lion. Hey, 6, 11, Agate. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Home trips right. 21.
Here's Herbert. Got his man. It's Warren. Well, crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On the return is Williams. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Take right open. Go, let's go. Go. 13, Lou.
Now Lawrence. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Go. 11. 30 left. Think right open. Think right. Here we go, son.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Lawrence going to throw again. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Hey, I'm gun.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, run.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert off of play action. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Right, home to troops right. 5-9, 5-9. Go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Soga. Hot. Here we go. Hot.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a 2nd and 2. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 30.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Red. Silver.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko. It's a hot.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Sink right. Go. 13 loop. Hey, kill.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Chargers 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Miami. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
They go play action here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The man in motion is Brown. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Hampton. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And I think you would agree, just a good decision right there. Goes for the safe play, gets some yardage out of it.
And showed some toughness as well. As you noted, he stayed right in there. Solid rush was coming. Hung in there, took the hit, dumped it out to the outside, and now they pick up some yardage, and you have a back that's grateful to you and will continue to make plays.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They snap it to Herbert. That is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. And they'll run again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence. He's airing it out for Williams. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. We'll go 4, set, grenade. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. A short one there, caught by Warren. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here comes 2nd down.
Set. Let's go. Kappa. Set.
Herbert going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live the fight.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Ralph. Silver.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Here's a 2nd and 5.
On red. Hey, Jim.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 3.
11, again. Hey, Soko, hut.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
These are 24. Turn, they say hut. Hey, Jupiter. Rocco switch. 13 loose. Go, let's go. 30 left. Silver.
Here's Lawrence. He'll try to pick it up himself. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because, yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First down.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. That brings up 2nd
Herbert.
and 8.
He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now 1st and goal.
5-9.
Herbert to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Lawrence. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Let's go. Easy. Route. Hey, 13, loop. There we go.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And able to spike it with time remaining. And they'll have a shot at a long field goal now that could win this game. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. This from long, very long range. Does he have the distance? He does. It's good. My goodness, he hits it from the parking lot as time expires. And it'll be a good time at South Beach tonight. The Dolphins have won the game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Dolphins,
they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year.
And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.